that this is the end of the Diddy story as we know it. Well, either way, if you got to run to a private island because your evil doings are doing so much and they storming your house, it's one of these.
Imagine the entertainment world ablaze as two titans, Drake and Diddy, find themselves at the center of a shocking scandal. Just when you thought their past conflicts were behind them, leaked tapes surface alongside an FBI investigation, turning the drama up to 11. In a jaw-dropping twist, Drake suddenly flees the country, leaving fans and media in disbelief. What could have prompted such a drastic move from one of hip-hop's most influential figures? As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that this scandal is anything but ordinary, captivating audiences and raising questions about the truth behind the headlines.
Sean Diddy Combs into custody. He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him. They place Combs under arrest and lead him out the front door in handcuffs.
Let's explore the chaos sparked by the leaked tapes, creating endless speculation. Known for his composure amid drama, Drake has made a shocking move. He's vanished, and not for a casual vacation. Rumor has it that this departure is a calculated exit, coinciding perfectly with the release of these enigmatic tapes that have caught the FBI's attention. What could be so damaging that it has compelled Drake to flee the country? As the mystery deepens, fans and media alike are left questioning the gravity of the situation and what it means for the hip-hop icon's future.
You know, I think in federal court and for these charges, they would say it's routine, but in the public realm, this is very significant, just from who we associate Diddy being and everything we've seen him do over the decades. Like you said, this is quite the downfall to go from, I mean, we saw the mansions back in March that were raided by the feds. So to go from living in those mansions to being in...
The tapes at the heart of this scandal are rumored to contain highly incriminating material, potentially damaging enough to ruin reputations and send shockwaves through the entire music industry. While the full content remains under wraps, whispers about the tapes have everyone from industry insiders to fans scrambling for answers. Drake's sudden disappearance only intensifies the speculation. Why would someone as powerful and influential as Drake, with a seemingly bulletproof career, feel the need to flee the country? Is this a sign of guilt, or is he simply trying to stay one step ahead of an impending media frenzy that could erupt at any moment? The intrigue continues to grow as the drama unfolds.
Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact, Jake, that the government in this indictment presented evidence alleging that Sean Combs was running a criminal enterprise.
Let's not overlook the fact that the FBI has confirmed the existence of these tapes, elevating this situation beyond mere celebrity gossip. When federal authorities get involved, the allegations carry significant weight. Drake's abrupt departure, occurring right before the tape's release, raises suspicions that this isn't just a coincidence. Many speculate that he's attempting to get ahead of a potentially career-ending scandal. But what exactly is in these tapes that's causing such panic? As the mystery deepens, the stakes become higher, leaving fans and insiders eager for answers.
Now you got the Diddy situation where he jumps on a private jet, they say yesterday, and is on his way to the Cape Verde Islands.
The rumor mill is running rampant, and while nothing has been officially confirmed, speculation suggests these tapes reveal more than just personal beef between Drake and Diddy. Could they expose questionable business deals or power plays lurking beneath the glitz and glamour of the music industry? The tension between these two isn't new. They've had a tumultuous relationship for years. A stand-up moment was their infamous altercation in 2014 over the beef for Drake's track, 0 to 100. This wasn't a simple misunderstanding. It escalated into a physical confrontation. The story goes that the beat was initially intended for Diddy, but Drake released the track without his blessing. Feeling disrespected, Diddy confronted Drake at a Miami nightclub, and tensions flared. According to multiple sources, Diddy didn't just exchange words. He allegedly got physical, smacking Drake and telling him, "You'll never disrespect me again." The fallout was significant, leaving Drake with a dislocated shoulder and an ego in need of serious repair. With their history of conflict, the stakes are high as this latest scandal unfolds. What could these tapes reveal about their ongoing rivalry?
That shooting has certainly turned a spotlight on that feud. The two rappers have been engaged in a lyrical battle in recent weeks, and that heated up this past weekend.
Fast forward to today, and this old beef is back in the spotlight, with many re-examining the 2014 altercation between Drake and Diddy. Questions are emerging. Was this fight truly about a beat, or was there something deeper at play between these two music titans? With the tapes now in the mix, many believe we're on the brink of uncovering answers to questions we didn't even know we had. As if things weren't intense enough, sources close to the situation indicate that the tapes may not only expose the conflict between Drake and Diddy, but could also implicate other high-profile names in the music industry. If the FBI is involved, this suggests that the ramifications extend far beyond just two artists clashing. We might be looking at potential legal implications, connections to influential power players, and a scandal that could reverberate through the upper echelons of both music and business. The stakes are higher than ever, and the world is watching closely.
Next, is he going to be in jail in this facility until the trial begins? Is there a chance he could, get moved earlier than that?
As of this moment, as of this hour, as of today, yes. But of course, as I mentioned earlier, they're going to be appealing this thing next to the Second U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals to overturn the judge's order here to try and get him actually released.
But let's not forget Diddy in all of this. While the spotlight is firmly on Drake and his sudden exit, Diddy is quietly lurking in the background. Something that's completely out of character for a man known for being larger than life. Typically the center of attention, Diddy's suspicious silence is notable. There have been no statements, denials, or attempts to clear the air. Is this silence a sign of guilt, or is Diddy playing it smart, allowing Drake's actions to speak louder than words? As the tension escalates, his next move could be crucial in this unfolding drama.
Replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his home.
Diddy's past plays a significant role in this unfolding drama. He's no stranger to controversy, and his reputation in the industry has always carried an edge. While his accomplishments as a businessman, producer, and artist are undeniable, there have long been whispers about what truly happens behind the scenes. From his early days building Bad Boy Records into a powerhouse to his various ventures beyond music, Diddy has maintained an air of mystery. Now, with the potential revelations from these tapes, the public is left questioning how much we really know about Diddy's rise to power and what secrets may finally come to light.
Problems that the defense has brought up originally, but it seems like, just from reading this 14-page indictment, that there is enough physical evidence to perhaps get a conviction in this case. We shall see. These are allegations.
It's not just the tapes and Drake's sudden disappearance that are raising eyebrows. It's the timing of it all. The media is abuzz with speculation that this scandal may have been brewing for quite some time, with both Drake and Diddy anticipating this day. Drake's choice to maintain a low profile in recent months is now being re-examined. Was he trying to distance himself from Diddy and the potential fallout of these tapes? If that was the case, it clearly wasn't enough, as his recent exit has only heightened suspicions and intensified the intrigue surrounding this unfolding drama.
The Special Housing Unit is a 24-hour lockdown unit, which means that any movement within that unit is controlled and coordinated, and no inmate moves outside of his cell without being in full restraints, to include leg irons, handcuffs, a belly chain, and at least 2, if not 3 staff members escorting.
Theories are swirling on social media, and they're wild. Some believe Drake's exit is a power move, an attempt to escape before things escalate too quickly. Others speculated signals that the tapes are about to reveal something far more damaging than anyone could have imagined. Then there are those who think this entire scandal might be a setup, a calculated effort to take down 2 of the biggest names in music. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. Everyone is waiting with bated breath to see what happens next. As the narrative unfolds, it's clear this scandal goes beyond mere celebrity gossip. It touches on themes of power, influence, and the lengths people will go to protect their legacies. Both Drake and Diddy are icons in the industry, but this scandal threatens to unravel everything they've built. For Drake, whose carefully crafted image as a strategic artist is now under scrutiny, his decision to flee the country raises questions. Is he hiding something, or simply trying to avoid the inevitable media circus? Meanwhile, Diddy's reputation as a fearless mogul hangs in the balance, as these tapes may expose a side of him that the public has never seen before.
Clearly, there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes.
What's even more intriguing is how the relationship between Drake and Diddy has evolved over the years. Publicly, they appeared to move past their 2014 altercation, often spotted at the same events exchanging pleasantries. However, as these tapes are set to reveal, those surface-level smiles may have masked a much deeper conflict. Could their relationship have always been a ticking time bomb, just waiting for the right moment to explode? If that's the case, it seems that moment has finally arrived.
Because once you infiltrate the hive mind, everybody believes it, and then it's substantiated.
Lil Rod's probably about to sue Act 2 then, right?
The stakes couldn't be higher for both artists. Drake, who has dominated the charts for years, is now facing a scandal that threatens to tarnish his carefully crafted image. For Diddy, a man who has navigated the industry for decades and remained relevant despite countless challenges, this may be the biggest threat to his empire yet. With the FBI involved, there's no telling how deep this investigation could go. So, what's next for Drake and Diddy? Will these tapes ever be fully released to the public, or will they remain locked away, fueling speculation for years to come? More importantly, what if the contents are even more explosive than we've been led to believe? The music industry is no stranger to drama, but this scandal is shaping up to be one for the history books. With Drake out of the country and Diddy's silence growing louder each day, the tension is palpable. Fans, the media, and fellow artists are all watching closely, waiting for the next shoe to drop. As we know in the realm of celebrity scandals, when it rains, it pours. This isn't just about two artists. It's about the entire music industry and the power dynamics that have shaped it for decades. The tapes are rumored to expose not only personal grievances, but also larger systemic issues within the industry, potentially having ripple effects far beyond Drake and Diddy's careers. Could this be the moment that changes everything we thought we knew about the music business?
The government is going to mandate that they are responsible for your well-being. They have to ensure the safety of your well-being.
As the world eagerly awaits more details, one thing is certain: this story is far from over. The leaked tapes, Drake's unexpected departure, and Diddy's silence have created a perfect storm of intrigue and suspense. While we don't yet know how this saga will conclude, it's clear it's going to be explosive. As the mystery surrounding Drake's disappearance deepens and the looming tapes threaten Diddy's reputation, we're left with a burning question. What exactly happened between these two hip-hop giants to bring them to this point? The tapes may be the latest development in an already turbulent relationship, but the real drama has deep roots, entwined in years of rivalry, power struggles, and, according to some insiders, a clash of egos too big to coexist in the same space. The unfolding narrative promises to reveal much more than we ever anticipated.
Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest a guy who came to New York to turn himself in.
It's easy to forget, amid the current scandal, that Drake and Diddy weren't always at odds. In the early 2010s, there was significant mutual respect between them. Diddy, already a powerhouse with bad boy records, served as a mentor to the younger Drake, who was still establishing his place in the rap world. Their relationship appeared friendly, with Drake attending Diddy's events and Diddy making appearances at Drake's shows. However, things began to unravel after the infamous incident at Club LIV in Miami in December 2014, marking a turning point that would forever change their dynamic.
Drake is among a list of rappers potentially appearing as witnesses in the trial of South Florida rapper XXXTentacion.
Now, here's where it all gets interesting. The 2014 altercation is often cited as the moment their relationship soured. The public explanation at the time suggested Diddy was upset because Drake used the beat for 0 to 100 without proper credit. However, several sources indicate the issue ran deeper. Allegations surfaced that Diddy felt disrespected by Drake's approach as he bypassed Diddy entirely and released the track on his own terms. This led to a confrontation at the club, where tensions escalated quickly, resulting in a physical altercation that would mark a dramatic shift in their dynamic.
I remember, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
But that was just the beginning. After the confrontation, Drake was taken to the hospital with a shoulder injury, marking the start of their public feud. What many don't realize is that this fight over the beat symbolized a deeper issue. Diddy's fear that Drake wasn't just taking over the charts, but also threatening his legacy as a mogul and gatekeeper of the music industry.
Who
you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
Fast forward to today, and the leaked tapes have reignited speculation about what really went down between Drake and Diddy over the years. What we do know is that both have built impressive empires, but in very different ways. Diddy's rise to power came through strategic business moves, branding himself as more than just a rapper. He became a mogul excelling in fashion, television, and beyond. In contrast, Drake crafted his own blueprint for success by blending rap with pop and collaborating across genres, ultimately becoming one of the most streamed artists in history. In essence, both were aiming for the same throne, but took completely different paths to get there.
Rumors are that Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody, right?
That's the rumors, yeah. I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that.
The current scandal has only intensified the intrigue. Some media outlets report that the leaked tapes contain sensitive conversations, not only about the 0 to 100 fallout, but also about other behind-the-scenes power moves made by Drake and Diddy over the years. One particularly juicy rumor suggests the tapes include audio of discussions about record deals, collaborations that never materialized, and even business betrayals involving other major industry figures. What's especially intriguing is that these tapes may involve more than just Drake and Diddy. Sources hint that other big names in the music world could be dragged into the scandal if the tapes go public. Legal teams from major record labels are reportedly already preparing for the potential fallout, as these tapes could expose power dynamics and secret deals that have long been kept under wraps. According to a report by Rolling Stone, the tapes came into the hands of federal authorities during a broader investigation into Diddy's business dealings. The FBI has been scrutinizing certain high-profile figures in the music industry, including Diddy, for years. This investigation reportedly focuses on potential misconduct related to financial dealings, business agreements, and even personal conduct that could impact Diddy's various enterprises, including his ownership stake in Revolt TV and connections to other media ventures.
Well, if he really was filming everybody, I mean, he had a lot of people at those parties, right?
One key detail that has emerged is that the tapes may also contain footage from some of Diddy's intimate private parties. Known for throwing lavish, over-the-top events, these gatherings have long been surrounded by rumors of secrecy and exclusivity. Insiders suggest that these parties weren't just about celebrating success. They were also opportunities for networking, cutting deals, and testing loyalty. Some have even claimed that Diddy used these events to gauge who he could trust and who might pose a potential threat to his empire. As the speculation grows, the implications of this footage could be significant for Diddy and his business dealings.
I've had clients describe NBC as hell, as the worst conditions they've been in.
But this isn't just about Diddy protecting his business interests. The tension between him and Drake has always been personal. The power dynamic has shifted dramatically over the past decade. Drake has evolved from an artist who once looked up to Diddy as a mentor to one who has arguably surpassed him in cultural relevance and influence. Diddy, whose career has spanned 3 decades, is a veteran of the industry, but he represents the old guard, a generation of moguls who emerged in a very different era of hip-hop. In contrast, Drake embodies the streaming era, adept at reaching global audiences in ways Diddy couldn't have predicted during his peak. This evolution adds layers to their rivalry, making it all the more complex.